I wasn't sure if I would ever make it here. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always wanted to be an artist. Since the day I learned to draw, I've never been far from some kind of art. I even started college in the art program, but then what I thought was reality crept in, and I let go of that dream for a little while. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my life, but every time I've come back to this. I want to be an artist. And this week, I'm opening my art shop. We officially have 5 days until my shop launches, where I will be selling this notepad. I'm super excited. It's going to be a crazy week. We have so much to do and not a lot of time to do it. So let's just get into what we need to get done tonight. Today is Monday. It is after work, and I have 3 things that I'm trying to accomplish today. First, I do have the website already set up, but I haven't had anybody else's eyes on it yet, really. So I have a couple friends that told me over the weekend from a story post that I made that they would be willing to look through my website, check the checkout process, and just make sure everything is looking okay. And I actually got this message from a friend, which kind of scares me, but is also very necessary to make sure that my website is ready for this weekend. I'm going to get those sent first, and then we'll get on to the other 2 priorities for today. One extra notepad from when I ordered samples, and I initially was thinking about sending it to a YouTuber that I really like, but today when I was thinking about it a little bit more, I was like, I should just give it to one of my friends instead of an influencer that I don't know. I'm gonna wrap it all fun, put some cute little stickers on it, and give it to her, and then we'll move on to priority number 3. I've always loved stationery, but the beginning of this journey probably starts with my first official YouTube video. All of my life, I've been into any type of media: photography, drawing, painting, sculpture, design, videography. YouTube is the first place where I started thinking that I might be able to combine all of my favorite mediums and potentially make a career out of it. So that's what we're trying to do now. The only other thing that I wanted to do today was to get a post prepped for tomorrow to promote my newsletter. Newsletters are underrated in my opinion. I love being in other people's newsletters, so I'm going to have one just for some fun behind the scenes, but also the people who are subscribed to my newsletter will get the links to my collections when they drop before everyone else does on my social media. So I want to get the newsletter itself set up and a post that I can post tomorrow, just to encourage people to sign up before the launch on Saturday, because that means on Friday I can send an email out to those people where they can get pre-access to the website and have first dibs on the product. So I want this newsletter to feel like a real letter that you're receiving from a specific person in your life, which will be me in this scenario. But I want it to be a very cozy and connected space, especially for the things that I want to share, things of faith, things of encouragement and joy, and that is all really the culmination of what I want people to experience when they come to Storybrooke, or when they get a Storybrooke letter, or when they see my social media posts. Officially 1 day until I launch my shop now, which is crazy, but I have so much to do still. As you may have noticed, I haven't filmed since 5 days till the shop launch, and the days in between there just got really busy, and I had plans to do things, but things do not always go to plan, and that's okay. Sometimes you just need to learn how to pivot, but today we have a lot to do, so let's run down the list really quick. What I need to do first is work on a bookmark design. So I decided that I want to send bookmarks to I haven't decided if it'll be the first 20 or the first 50 people who place an order in my shop, but I need to design one that matches this notepad. So I started working on that yesterday, just in between meetings in the car, but I want to finish that today. I need to photograph my product. Yeah, I know, I'm cutting it really close. It's okay. So we're gonna go to the park in like an hour and work on that, which is why I'm the way that I am. And then the rest of everything is just a couple little admin things. So making sure my website's all ready, getting the newsletter ready for the early access people. Today we are leaving for Seattle at 2:30 p.m. So I basically have 5 hours to do all this stuff, plus pack for Seattle. So we need to lock in and get going. You may have caught this already, but I do actually have a day job as well. Starting a business while working a day job means that there are many days when I might have an hour or less to work on the business. Over the years of wanting to start this, I realized the problem wasn't always a lack of time, but most of the time it was just my use of it. If it's really a priority to you, then you'll make the time. I've been so bad at this, but only recently I've started actually putting the time in. Before, there certainly were times where it wasn't the priority, but so much of the time I could have been working on this and I just was wasting my time. So I encourage you to take stock of how you're spending it, and if you need accountability, like I do, ask for help. I'm cutting it very close today. I need to do all of my product photos for the product and my announcement video, so I gotta get going. First collection of Storybook is definitely inspired by a lot of my favorite storybooks, so I brought a few of them for the photo shoot. The Hobbit, Harry Potter, Prince Caspian, but really just the whimsical storytale vibe that I base this off of. So we need to get some product photos done. I brought a bunch of props. I left my camera in the car, so I have to run over and grab that, but we gotta get going because time is ticking and I unfortunately cannot actually use this time turner. This week, I've had to pivot a lot. I wanted to spend more time working on this for the launch, but I would run out of time or I wouldn't be feeling well. Honestly, that's life, and you can't delay for every little thing that isn't going to plan. I gave myself this deadline to push myself to really get it done, because I kind of thrive on deadlines, but other things have taken a back seat the past 2 weeks. I'm learning how to do this while prioritizing the other things that are important to me, like spending time with friends, taking care of my health, and most of all, centering this around my faith in Christ. I really want Him to shine through all of my work, and I hope that this product and this shop in the future just continues to bring joy and light to the world. In my vision for Storybook, you'll hear me talk about the feeling you get from reading outside, maybe near water, and hopefully forgetting that time is passing. It's a very peaceful, almost magical feeling that I hope you've experienced before. But it's what I want you to think of when you come to my shop and use these products. A little extra joy on top, a little extra grace, just like God adds a little extra goodness to everything that He does. It is definitely a confidence test because there's lots of people walking in this park and multiple people said hi to me. Nobody really was like asking what I was doing, but anyways, filming in public is not for the faint of heart, but I do think we kind of put too much stock in that other people are going to think weirdly about us if we're doing something like this. Really, people don't care that much. They are just thinking about their own things and they'll just walk on by, or if they do say something, it's usually nice. So this is your sign not to be afraid to film in public, but it's so sunny, it's so nice, it's getting warmer, it's been getting warmer the whole time we've been out here, and I'm actually really happy with the photos that I got, and I think I got all the footage that I needed for this video as well. So we're going to pack up and head home. That actually, I think was faster than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, way faster. I thought maybe I'd be here till 1 and it's only noon, so we're going to take all this stuff back, go home, and finish up the last few things before we head out for Seattle. It honestly feels so surreal that I'm finally launching this shop and pursuing this dream that I've been thinking about for years and years of my life. By the time you're seeing this, the shop has been open for almost a month, and I'm getting ready to start working on the next collection, which I'm so excited for. In my next video, I'll be revealing to you what the theme is, which I can't wait. I think you guys are really gonna love it. I've also been tossing around the idea of starting a mail club that is book related, so if you would be interested in that, please leave a comment on this video, because I personally think mail clubs are so fun and I would love the personal connection with people. Thank you so much for watching the launch of this shop, and I can't wait to share more about this journey with you. See you guys next time.